Hello, everybody. Welcome to the new videos, the new whatever, the new scene. I know. Listen, I've got the LED lights right here. If I turn them on, you guys will not be happy with the fluttering camera. All right. So either I've got to get a new freaking camera. Can we not, dude? Thank you. Either I get a new camera or I spend a lot of time and do something. I don't know. I really like this camera though, but unfortunately. I just don't know how it works with the autofocus and whatnot. I'm gonna yawn. I'm on a really bad sleep schedule, but hopefully you guys do like the new microphone as well. Probably just gave you guys some little crispy. I don't know. But yeah, it's a tap to mute. So there's like a little button on the top that you just tap and then you're muted. But I didn't tap it, so I just kind of hovered over it with my finger. But yeah, welcome to the videos. This is all new to me. I've got a third monitor now. It stood up vertically on my right here. Got this one right here, this one in the middle that I'll be using as my main monitor. So let's hop into it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the mic quality. And I'm not sure how many of you guys are watching right now. I know the channel has been on a big decrease, really. But what we're here to do, this in this thing right here, I'm gonna have to advance the week, so the setting applied with the trade deadline and whatnot. I had to turn it off for this video to work. So hopefully we can trade, and we can trade center. So I was really hoping with the new update they just put on to Madden that we'd have playoff rosters already. Nope. Like where you can simulate, you can simulate to week 1, week 10, and I was hoping that you could be able to simulate to the wild card weekend. No, you can't. You can't do that. But we already have a very high valued second round pick, third, 2/3, and then the 2 first. So we're trying to acquire 5 today. I know it took me a while to get to the point, but I mean, if we're gonna tank for the rest of the season, we could definitely add Davis Mills into a package. I'd rather keep him. Brandon Cooks will probably be up and out of here. And we'll just look for other pieces. Laramie Tunsil's probably got to be gone. So we'll just look for pieces to get out and get rid of, and I'll let you guys know what we can really get here for the first rounders. Ooh, we're super close to this Colts pick right here. With Davis Mills with green interest and Steven Nelson there, we might actually have to give up our third. But I'd be okay doing that, and it won't get it done. We could go ahead and just pull the trigger. Brandon Cooks for this first round. It doesn't go through. Maybe Brandon Cooks and Davis Mills will get us this. No, Davis Mills, Brandon Cooks, and a late third. Actually, you know what? I'll try a fourth first, because draft capital in this trading system and whatever is whatever. Oh my God, significantly more compensation. We're like this close to getting the deal done. I'm not sure if you guys can even see that. They want a left tackle and a right guard. You guys want AJ Can? You guys can have him, and it's a done deal. We move AJ Can, 30-year-old guard, Davis Mills, Brandon Cooks for that first round pick from the Indianapolis Colts. It is nice to see. Done deal. Laramie Tunsil, of course, will get us a 1 this year, a 2 this year, and a 3 next year. Happy with that trade, obviously. It's getting some valuable stuff back. So we're projected the number 1, 12, 14, and 15. We need one more pick to have 5, and we've got the power to get maybe 6 and more. But what I really want to do is get higher picks than this. Done deal. Steven Nelson, Jerry Hughes, and a third for a next year 1 as well, just to kind of give us some value. This year third, next year second and third for a first from the Cowgirls, next year first for the Panthers pick, next year first, and obviously this year second, and a projected 12 and 29 this year for 6. So that puts us with 1, 2, 6, and then 14 and 15 that we could definitely approve upon. One of them at least. So I think I want to keep that one, and I'll just trade these 2. And then, yeah, we have actually all of these as well. So we'll be able to do a lot. Actually, you know what? We're going to keep these picks, and then when draft time actually comes around, we can make some moves up for guys of value or whatever it may be. Even those picks might even drop the 14th one and whatnot. So I think that we can just go ahead and get into the draft and be happy. I think our plan headed into the draft is not take best player available, but only take best player available in need. So if we need someone like desperately, like we need edge now with Jerry Hughes gone, I think that we traded him. So with Jerry Hughes gone, we're gonna need edge, and I think if we can secure that number one overall pick, which is not likely, but it's possible. I think that we have a chance to get Will Anderson at the top of the board, obviously, and then definitely need a QB. Could use a wide receiver, could use a guard, could use a tackle, could use a defensive tackle, could use a corner, could use a linebacker. We could use just about anything. Seeing we are at a 69 overall, so why don't we stop this anticipation and start the draft? Obviously, it is at the top of our list here, and we actually do have the number 1, 2, and 3 overall picks. And then where do our other ones stand is what I'm curious. We'd have to go manage roster, trade center. So yeah, actually having 1, 2, and 3 is pretty awesome. And then we have 9 and 10, and then I don't know, man. We can even trade for more. I might move this to getting like 7. We'll see as time goes on and see if anyone like falls down the board that I really want to make a move up for with our extra pieces. And I'm just not really sure which way to approach this. Obviously, we have the first 3 picks. We can approach it any way we want. But I mean, let's look at the board here. This is my draft class. All right, took someone else's and made it 100 times better. I'm just joking, by the way. It was nice, and I've had to add a few guys, but. Looking at here, and look at Jordan Addison moving up some boards for sure. Bijan up to 10. Christian Gonzalez, Michael Mayer, Isaiah Foskey, Andrew Voorhees, all these guys up here. They're good players, but with the number 1 overall pick, we're gonna go with Will Anderson. Obviously, one of the biggest studs in this whole entire class, for sure. And then at number 2 overall, I think we can secure the quarterback of the future. My QB1 in this class is CJ Stroud. It's an unfamiliar take right now, but CJ Stroud coming out of Ohio State should be pristine and ready to go. Should be our quarterback of the future. And then obviously with the 3rd overall pick, we have a variety of options. Jordan Addison, Jalen Carter. I think there's some quality receivers down the board. So I think that if I were to go with anyone, it'd either be Jalen Carter, maybe even Tyree Wilson here. Or we move down, Bijan Robinson, Christian Gonzalez is here. I think a corner will be available to us. I think that we just got to take Jalen Carter here at number 3. Very solid player. Should be very, very much a beast for us, for sure. And then we have a pick at number 9. We can go pick by pick, see how the draft really plays out. Tyree Wilson, edge rusher from Texas Tech. Miles Murphy, another edge, goes off the board. Bryce Young falls to number 6. Very likely scenario in real life, in my opinion. And Jordan Addison off the board. Now, who will the Eagles take? They take Bijan Robinson at number 8. Real game changer for sure. We've seen some running backs go, early in the draft, right? But Christian Gonzalez here runs a 4.35. I got to lower his speed for sure. Well, does he run it? He runs a pretty fast 40. B tackle, B zone coverage. Guy's an absolute beast. Scouting report, 6'2", 200. He's 22 years old out of Oregon. We're good with that pick for sure at number, 9? And then we have number 10 here. Who do we need / want is my question. Isaiah Foskey would be nice. Smith and Jigba. Keely Ringo's here. Quentin Johnston down the board. Brian Branch could use a Jonathan Owens replacement. Jalen Hyatt down the board. I really do like Jalen Duncan, Broderick Jones. If I'm going to trade down, it'd probably be in this spot right here, but I don't think that there's any need to trade down. With a guy like Brian Brzee still on the board, if you can have Jonathan Grenard off of one edge, Will Anderson off the other, Jalen Carter and Brzee Oh my goodness gracious, you be in a great spot. We're gonna take Brian Breezy here at number, what is that, number 10. So very solid, and we'll keep simulating, see if anyone falls down the board, see if we need to move up or want to move up. Trenton Simpson after Peter Skoronsky. Isaiah Foskey goes to the Green Bay Packers. Nolan Smith off the board. Brian Branch goes for sure. Quentin Johnston, nice. I don't know why it's not TCU, but sure. Keely Ringo out of Georgia. Jalen Duncan, another one out of whatever that is. And Anthony Richardson sneaks into the first round and goes number 19 overall. And I think that we should look at the board now. I think we could use a game-changing wide receiver. Jackson Smith and Jigba, Jalen Hyatt is still here. Zay Flowers down the board a little bit. Someone I really like in this class at wide receiver that is actually pretty far down there is Rashee Rice. I gave him really good stuff. He's very, very good for sure. I mean, D catching traffic is very warranted and whatnot, but B catching a route. I mean, this guy's really good. I gave him a superstar dev trait, if you guys must know. I will make sure to upload this to the Madden Share or whatever it's called, just where the file where you can download it soon. And this is for PC, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. A lot of draft related content also going to come your way here soon, especially with me making the draft class. I'm in the midst of it right now. I'm about halfway through the third round before really choosing anything. Smith and Jigba goes. Andrew Voorhees off the board at guard, maybe a replacement for, I'm not even sure who they take. Jalen Hyatt, Tennessee, the Bolitnikoff Award winner, I think. I could be wrong, man. My mind gets puzzled at those sort of things. Will Levis off the board to the Buccaneers. It's crazy to see Anthony Richard actually go above him. Felix Enidike Uzoma goes. Now, Uzoma, I'm not sure which one to really, like, the true pronunciation of it is. Noah Sewell to the Falcons is warranted. Michael Mayer to the Chargers, very much possible in real life as well. Paris Johnson at tackle now. Devin Witherspoon, and you know what? Just for the giggles of it, the shits and giggles of it. How about that? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. We have 35 guys currently on our roster. That is pretty bizarre, but we're gonna try to move up. Done deal. The first pick of the second round, third and a fourth for the 31st pick, and a projected 13 next year for 29 is very fair. I think that is a good trade for the Chiefs for sure, right? So we've got number 29, 31, and then now we're gonna trade this one, this, and this pick, probably for like whatever's left, right? Now we're trading a projected 18 next year for 30 this year and a 94 next year, or is it this year? I can't even remember. That leaves us with 29, 30, 31. All we need is 32. I don't think we don't have the facilities to make any more moves up, though. So we'll have 29, 30, and 31, but unfortunately cannot acquire number 32. Probably going to need another corner, a wide receiver for sure. And with Joey Porter here, probably going to skip out on him. We will reach down the board just a touch to Cam Smith here at corner. We will go with, I didn't even realize he had a starter better development as well. And then at 30 right here, I think this is where you take a wide receiver right here. And obviously, I said it earlier, Rashee Rice, with superstar development, I will take here. Very unrealistic. But wait, what's realistic about this? We have 7 picks, maybe eight picks in the first round here for the Texans. So talk about building through the draft, right? You could take pretty much anyone at this point and be happy with it. Just looking down the board, probably want a guy like Josh Downs, or even Clark Phillips is here with deep press. So, I mean, some of these guys look better than others. Antonio Johnson could be, you can move Jalen Petrie back up to free safety. I like that a lot. So let's actually go safety here, Antonio Johnson. Clock expired, whatever. I accidentally spammed X if you guys were curious, which would be A button for you Xbox players. And so we'll see what sort of players around in the in the third round, tail end of the third round, to see like who we really want to take here, if anyone is even here that I have made, because this is past. And yeah, Dewan Jones, Keyshawn Butte is here. Why is his stuff Fs? That is not right. Keyshawn Butte has F catching and F catching traffic, I guess. I think Keyshawn Butte would be my pick. I'm not sure what's going on with his things or whatever it is, with the catching traffic, but Cedric Van Pran also here, very solid. I will actually end up taking him. He has better development. Listen, man, I don't know everything here. I still am yet to. I'm basically making the players, and I'll go through and adjust ratings, colleges, dev traits, all that later. Um, yeah, I think that will do it for us. Let's go ahead and take a look at the draft recap. Yeah, we got some absolute studs here in this class. I have I've made some studs for sure, and knowing that as the draft class creator, right? I get to go in and see what's good with these guys here. Let's go to draft recap and let's see what's good with these guys here. At number 1 overall, Will Anderson, 81 overall. CJ Stroud, 79. Jalen Carter, 78. Christian Gonzalez, 77. That is your top. Those are all picks within the top 10. And then same with Brian Brzee, who just ended up falling to us. Yeah, very good stuff. Cam Smith, should not. Is he 24? I can't know. I don't know. I don't know. In age, I also have to adjust age for most of these guys. Rashee Rice here though. SMU, very solid receiver. 94 speed, 96 acceleration. Just an all-around great guy that we took at the tail end of the first round. Same with Antonio Johnson, and then Cedric Van Pran there in the third round was a 68 overall. So, yeah, I guess good stuff all around with this whole entire draft. I don't know. I really liked it. And we'll go ahead and actually take a look at the roster with all of the new draft picks and whatnot. A very solid team this should be. It should be an absolute turnaround from what we saw last year. I know overalls don't really indicate much. Obviously, could have used like a linebacker or something. But offense is completely revamped. We're going to need someone to play. We're going to need Van Pran to stay or play right guard. Maybe get Charlie Heck in there. I'm not sure. But you do get Rashee Rice, who's already your highest rated receiver. Pretty embarrassing. Royce Freeman as your running back, too, behind Damian Pierce. CJ Stroud at quarterback now. I don't know, man. You got a lot of pros on this team for sure. Will Anderson at left, and Jalen Carter and Brian Brzee up the inside with Jonathan Grenard on the other side. Derek Stingley Jr., Christian Gonzalez, Cam Smith. And then, like I said, you move Jalen Petrie out to free safety, and you have Antonio Johnson playing strong safety for you. And then your linebacker core is still yet to improve. But other than that, I think your offensive line and then your linebackers are just to improve in the next couple of years. And then you need to be a contender right away. And then you re-sign all of the absolute studs that you got in, future draft classes, or I guess in past draft classes if you're already in the future, right? So that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. This video was very, very fun, and I will make sure to continue to I will continue working on the draft class, and I will tell you guys when I release it. I will do probably a full 7 rounds, maybe even 5. I was thinking just to go to 5 and then leave the rest where it was or where it is, or whatever it is. But yeah, that'll be it for me. If you guys are feeling generous today, make sure to leave a like on the video. And if you're feeling really generous today, make sure to subscribe. At least consider it. It is completely free, and you can unsubscribe at any time. Also, make sure to look at past content on the channel. Do a lot of stuff like this, a lot of fun videos and whatnot. Also have Texans franchise, so I'm pretty familiar with the team. So that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching.